Working with these kids is absolutely incredible. I have countless stories of seeing a kid's progression just in the span. Back in the day, the camps were only 3 days at the most, and just seeing the progression in some of these kids um, is so rewarding. You know, uh, yeah, and I always tell this one story about one of my campers, Isaiah. He had just lost his hand a few months before his first camp with us, and he was really shy. He was hiding his arm. Um, he had to run to the sideline a couple of times, and fast forward to last day of camp, we're starting drills, and he's hopping up in front, and big smile on his face, and now he does YouTube videos, showing people how he plays video games with one hand, and he's proud of it and owns it. And there's just so many stories like that. That's a big thing. Another thing is just the community. We have such an incredible community here. I have some of my best friends I ever made here, and I never had a friend missing a limb before before I came to NubAbility. And coming back and just getting to reconnect with my friends and fellow coaches and families. I've become very close with a lot of the families as well. Um, is definitely a big reason for coming back. I'd say another favorite part of NubAbility that um, doesn't really, it's not probably top of mind, but I'll have my fellow coach Logan, for example, or Alex or Calder. Um, or I guess Calder's a bad example, but we'll be coaches missing our arms or hands, and there's been a couple years where we had some lower limb different kids come through, and we only had one-handed coaches, and watching all of our brains work together to figure out the best way for some of these kids to do these other drills. It's really interesting because we have very adaptive minds, and putting all those minds together when you're out there to find a solution to help some of these kids is a lot of fun, and I love that's like one part of it I really enjoy also.